Hey cats and kits, Captain Zorikh here, and let's push this so that you can see me. Yes, that's me there with my now defunct New York Knights of the World League of American Football cap that I got on the internet. Yeah, make a right here, and make all the rights. Make the next right and then go all the way up to Graham Avenue. And the reason we're doing this is as follows. I'm going to post up the video shortly. There may be video on my YouTube already showing Hey, Era, you're the first one. Welcome. Captain Zorikh here. You may notice that on my YouTube is a video of Antonio Cook in action destroying a Jim Morrison poster. That was from last year. And we didn't bust him on it, but we have video of it. I have video of something else that just happened. Now, a couple of days ago, hey, Nikki, welcome aboard. The last week, it was reported to the, make it right here. It was reported to the appropriate authorities that people were living in vacated rooms in my building. And so, of course, the appropriate authorities showed up to post the appropriate notices on those doors, and Antonio Cook was there. And, well, no, maybe Antonio wasn't, but one of his people was there, along with some sort of inspector who looked in my room. Nope, next one, Graham Avenue. Graham, as they say. And then, today, Antonio Cook, his superintendent, Jamie, his sidekick, I guess, Alejandro, and several others were in the house. And I have video of him going into my room. And they found the notices that had fallen under the door into my room. And they looked around, they found some tape that happened to be in my room, a stapler and stuff. They tried to use a desk stapler to staple into a hardwood door. And he found an electronic keyboard, a little toy that I had bought years ago, never did anything with. And he picked it up and he smashed it on the shelf. And he threw some other things around and basically made the room more of a mess. It was already a bit of a mess. Hey, what am I going to do? Clean up a room that I'm not going to be in for a while? But he actually destroyed my property. And this is when he's got a court order that says he can't remove anything from it and that he's supposed to let me in it. Maybe you can go and that says, I didn't remove it, I destroyed it, but he destroyed it. So, hey David, hey Andrew. So now, I'm just a couple of minutes away. The police are also on the way. I don't know if this is a hot LZ now. So we're approaching from a direction where I can get a good look at the place before I go in there. I have contacted folks from the St. Nick's Alliance who may be there also. But the important thing is that the police are on the way. And I am on the way. And this is a clear piece of evidence right there on my phone of a violent act being committed to my property in my room when it should not be done. Because an order to repair / vacate order means that the person has to get out of the room so work has been done. He's done no work, and he's expressed no interest in doing work, and he has said that he's not going to do any work. And he's even said that I'm going to get evicted. He's been trying to use this vacate order, Antonio Cook has, as a de facto eviction, which he cannot, which is illegal. And so now we have him red-handed committing a crime. So I wonder how this is going to look at our court date on February 14th. Room 409 at 141 Livingston Street. If anybody wants to come see the police in action, I don't know if this is a hot LZ. I'm at 182 Graham Avenue. That's on the corner of Graham Avenue and Meserole Street. Traffic's pretty slow here. They didn't put a roadblock up on my corner. Yeah, so this is pretty exhilarating. If Antonio and his people are savvy enough in social media, they're probably watching this. Let's see. The guy's a damn psychopath. Does he not get that his behavior, especially documented, isn't going to go easy for him in the end? Yeah. Oh, hi Daisy. Hi Anastasia. Hi Era. Hi Andrew. Hi David. Hi Nikki. Yeah. Well, people like this, they expect that acting psycho means that people are going to go away. Well, here's the rub. I'm already away. I'm not actually living there. because this vacate order says that I can't. I mean, I still have the right to go and to use the kitchen, to go and use the bathroom. I just can't sleep there. So fortunately I have a night job, so I've got somewhere to be 5 nights out of the week. And I'm staying with a friend on the other 2 days. Stay tuned. We're just a few minutes away here. Don't know why traffic is so slow at the moment. Hey Daniel, welcome aboard. So, for those of you just joining us, I showed the little video of Antonio Cook destroying my property in my room at between 11:15 and 11:30 this morning to the HR director and my supervisor at work, and they were like, "Go, just go." Called 911. The police are on the way. I expect the police are probably there by now. Looks like once this red light gets clear, we should be able to go by pretty smooth. All right. So, for those of you who don't know what this is all about, Antonio Cook was brought in August of last year to basically get everybody who's been there a long time out so that they could get people in there who would pay much higher. And there's been a pattern going on ever since then. It's come down to even so much as removing a door between a kitchen and a hallway. No, we don't know who did it, but I'm not going to replace it because an SRO doesn't need a door. It's a common area, so he says. Then inspectors noticed that there was no access to egress in my room, nor was there a sprinkler system. So my room and several others got vacate orders, get out now, and so that the landlord can fix it. And the landlord's in a hospital, and he's not all there anymore. So this building manager, who may have been hired by the landlord's kids or brother or something like that, I don't know, that's Antonio Cook, and this is what he's been doing. And the pretense is over. There's no more two ways about it. He went into my room, and maybe he had the right to go into my room to inspect it, for the purpose of repairs and stuff. But maybe if that's where the notices were, so he could put them back up on the door. But he does not have the right to pick up my property and attempt to destroy it. So, let's see. We're coming up on 182 Graham Avenue. It's just a block away. Let's see. I don't see any action out there. There it is, everybody. Let me off across the street here. Nope. No action at the moment. Okay, big Coors truck. All right, thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Thanks to Uber. Don't have to worry about, trying to pay a cab. Notice how in the movies they always pay the cab through the window? You ever try that? No, when you get out, they're like, "Hey, buddy." So, but Uber, I can just get up and go. All right, so let me put my bag on my back and await the police. The police should be here by now. Okay, I'm going to sign off, folks, and I'm going to call the police because actually there's someone at the door now. I don't know him, and I'm not going into that building without police. So stay tuned, everybody. Zorikh here. I'm at, this is cool. When you're inside a store, you can see the sign, Montrose and Graham. Lovely little wine store that's here next to my building on Montrose and Graham. And so the police were there. Antonio was not. Couldn't get into my room, of course, to inspect the damage, but oh boy, that video is something else. I'll be posting that and sharing it and everything. So now I've got people to call and things to do. So thanks, everybody. I love you all. And more news shall be posted as it comes, maybe later tonight. Captain Zorikh coming at you. And nobody's signed on yet, so there's nobody to say hi to. Okay.
Yo quería ver si...
No hay nada, no hay movimiento.
Porque él dijo que nosotros habíamos tocado.
No creo que nada.
Yo quería estar seguro que supiera que no habíamos tocado. Ah, es Subaru. Tú dijiste BMW, weón.
Sí, es el BMW. BMW. Aquí es el BMW aquí. Subaru, Subaru. Debería ser pieza por Antonio.
Ya. ¿Cómo?
Arriba.
Ya, ahora que arreglemos eso, te voy a dar la pieza de piche.
No, ¿ahora qué? No me era. Es mi pieza aquí. Yo vivo como un rey. Como un rey vivo yo. No me molesten. Aquí empieza, vivo como un rey. Yo soy humildón y pobre. Mira los años aquí, ¿verdad?
Hay que pegarlos con el martillo, con lo que sea. Ah, con el seco, ya, mira. Bien, llevándolo tú. Sí, eso le pasaron. Que si el pago de enero fue el último. Ok, listo. Ya miro y te llamo. ¿Okay?
¿Qué opina de estos apartamentos hoy en día? Estamos haciendo una propuesta de los pueblos.
Él está viviendo allá, pero se va por...
Lo llamé a ti. Y dice, yo puedo dar mi cosa y irme y mirar. Dice, no se habla con Antonio. Se habla con Antonio. El poder de Greycore. Yo no puedo vivir en un apartamento tan lindo así de grande. Es más, vamos a tener que dividir. Vamos a tener que dividir ese cuarto para acá. Para que tenga un poco más de espacio.
Tengo que hacer algo para decir cómo estoy.
Hey cats and kits, Captain Zorikh here. Yes, I very deliberately selected lighting that would highlight the scar on my face, so now I look like a record album or a movie poster from the late 90s. Anywho, yeah, so I'm in a car, headed home to the place where I'm staying. So, what happened today? Well, I'm going to keep a little bit of it secret just in case anybody's watching. Let's just say that I found out that Antonio Cook, the building manager, the same person who's been trying to get me out since he got the job as building manager in August, who has been by various means, including removing that kitchen door, was in my room today. Now, he may have had an excuse, a reason, because the notices had fallen off my door and had gotten somehow into my room when an inspector was in my room on Friday. So he went in with a bunch of people he had a bunch of people with him, and they picked up the notices, they looked around, they found some, and stuff may well have been damaged in that room. And there may be some evidence about that. I'll just say this, I did take pictures of my room when last I left it, so if there's anything different when I go in, I'll know. Also, there is one other person still living in that building, and it's quite possible that those people who were there may have been talking about that person while they were there. What they were talking about, were that person, I would be a little bit concerned. Hey Ken, hey, how you been, Ken? Haven't heard from you in a while. Everybody, Ken Anders, beautiful singing voice, great guy. Anywho, so in other words, the building manager did something that he wasn't supposed to do today. Authorities were contacted and are filing the appropriate reports. And I will be continuing to post up videos that I've been making over the past year of the progression of my home, 182 Graham Avenue, as Antonio Cook has been overseeing and ordering and having done various changes to the building. And also some video of his acts have been, for instance, when the vacate order was announced, he was there and he was harassing, and I had to call the cops. When the vacate order was enforced, he was there being a total dick about everything. And there's one thing about being a dick, then there's being a dick who harasses, and then there's breaking the law in the progress of your harassment, and there are laws about that. Now we're going to court, housing court, on February 14th, yes, Valentine's Day, and we're going to see if what was done today, how that's going to affect this case before February 14th, excuse me. Anthony, Bryce, Christina, Bryce again, welcome aboard. To sum up, Antonio Cook was in my room today. Antonio Cook did something he shouldn't have today. There are reports filed with the appropriate authorities. There will be repercussions to these things that were done. Let me just say that what was done was a bigger, meaner, harder, and nastier thing than one would have expected, unless you actually know the guy. So, I'm going to be posting up basically the story of Antonio Hernan Cook, as told through the eyes of 182 Graham Avenue, as I have already been doing. So that when we all come down to 141 Livingston Street, room 409, for the afternoon docket on February 14th, and for the full day on February 18th, we know it's going to continue. You'll know who the guy is, so you'll be able to realize that Okay, pick your least favorite politician. I don't care if it's Trump or Hillary, but let's just say that he tells the truth even just about as frequently as the one you think lies all the time does. All right? So, at this point, I'm headed off. It's SCA fighter practice night at Manhattanville Community Center on 530 West 133rd Street. If anybody's interested in SCA combat, a form of medieval armored combat that uses wooden swords, that really focuses on the weapons work, no punching, kicking, or grappling. It's also one of the biggest country, and they're the ones who do the Pennsic Wars. So, if you want to fight in a battle with 1,000 people on a side, join the SCA. Oh, and you want to live through it and then party at night in medieval clothes. All right. Here, I love you all. Look up my YouTube channel, Captain Zorikh. Also look up the Instagram, 182 Saga. Also look the Facebook, 182 Saga. Because all of these places will be tracking the story, not just from me, but also my neighbors who are part of the saga of 182 Graham Avenue. Because justice is a thing that should not be done in the dark. That's why I'm showing you a two-face here. Okay, so again, thank you very much for watching. I love you all. And, coming at you.